Guys, welcome back to the channel, and of course welcome back to the secret history of the world. Mark Twain took part in Nikola Tesla's experiments. That's right, this man has done a number of things with Nikola Tesla, and this photo shows exactly that. In this photo, Mark Twain is participating in an experiment with a high frequency current that passes through the human body. That's right, in normal circumstances it would kill you, but with Tesla's technology it seems that not. And it lights an incandescent light bulb. In the background at the switch we have Nikola Tesla. This photo was from 1895. After Nikola Tesla's death, guess what happened? The FBI seized all the documents and instructions for inventions and all the handwritten notes that has been left behind, and nothing has been made public as of yet. That just tells you that Tesla was the real deal. Now, if we can talk about some mystery, this guys is, I would say, the cherry on the top, at least for some people. This is the underground mysterious city of Derunkuyu. That's right, the city which goes deep, approximately underground for 65 meters. All right, that is just crazy. On this underground city, unfortunately not much is known about this particular very interesting city. On each tier there's a huge system of ramified passages and labyrinths which allow the inhabitants to establish a life with minimal dependence on the external environment, which could indicate that these people, when they lived in the past, they had something to be afraid of on the surface, or maybe the surface was highly damageable, highly polluted, highly irradiated, highly poisonous. We don't know, right? There were living quarters for 20,000 people in this particular city, halls for meetings, schools, and chambers for religious studies, churches, and also various warehouses and storehouses with large stocks of food, weapons, and other stuff. The underground city even had its own production presses for pressing oil. There were premises under stables where sheep, cows, and horses were actually kept. The city was designed so that the locals could easily navigate it, while outsiders, on the contrary, were confused when entering the city because they had no idea of the signs to navigate properly. No one still knows what made the locals build this structure even to today. Nobody has any idea why this 65-meter deep city was actually made. That is just insane, guys. Now let me just tell you again something insane. This, my friend, is a super ferry. A super ferry wheel with a capacity of 2,160 people. This is from 1893 in Chicago. Now let's just compare this very quickly with the modern ones. Doesn't make sense, right? Because modern ferry wheels are not that advanced. And look at this. This is from like literally over 100 years ago. What happened? Why is this technology lost? And of course, most importantly, why are they not giving it back to us? To give you another reason why everything was invented and was created before us and we are just rediscovering it, here is an invention, which people think was just a sketch, but this was one of the many inventions by Leonardo Da Vinci. There is also the drawing of a parachute made several centuries before its modern appearance. British Adrian Nicholas in 2000 proved the effectiveness of Leonardo's idea by successfully jumping with a parachute made using his model. That's right. In the year 2000, a person trusted the design of Leonardo da Vinci, and guess what? It actually worked, which means that Da Vinci was actually doing things which existed back in the day. He was modeling because someone instructed him to do it, and they were actually using them, guys. That's right, he didn't make them for fun only, he just made them for fun to just waste time. No, he was doing it because he was being instructed, or he was told by some people to create this, and they were actually using them before the reset, basically. And finishing off, we have the Baghdad Battery. This, guys, keeps researchers busy non-stop. This artifact found near Baghdad is sometimes considered an ancient galvanic cell that was created 2000 years before Christ. Now, the battery was 13-centimeter vessel. Its neck was filled with bitumen and an iron rod passed through it. Inside there was a vessel and a copper cylinder with an iron rod in it. Wilmer Koenig, who found the battery in 1936, suggested that it could produce an electrical voltage of 1 volt. In an episode of the TV show Legend Busters, copies of the battery were tested and lemon juice was used as the electrolyte. Incredible but true. The experiment managed to get a voltage of about 4 volts. That's right, they had electricity, they had batteries back in the day, guys, thousands of years ago. That's right, these people were smart, they had technology, but this technology suddenly disappeared, and then we were told that we were the first ones to create batteries. No, that's not true, guys. The reality is far from this. The reality is very different. And finally, guys, we have these very amazing photos. What are these? These are markings. Now, they may look similar, but they're actually from different parts of the world, from Russia, South America, and even India. What or who made these interesting markings, as you would have the marking of a person's feet or hand, just grabbing a rock or something and leaving a mark from its fingers, or done by a machine? Okay, so either is the hands of a giant, either is ancient machines, but it's quite obvious that this is done by some ancient or powerful beings in the past. Mainstream theorists believe that this was done by birds pecking the stone over a long period of time, and they say they have wild theories, and they say we have wild theories, right? Now this is crazy, guys. I mean, come on. Like, if you're an official scientist and you actually support that this was done by freaking birds pecking over centuries, come on, give me a break. But guys, that's it for today's video on the mysteries of the world. As always, I shall see you guys later in the next upload. Bye.